Alexander the Great seemed invincible right up until he died. Considering how young he was, he achieved a lot, and it leaves many wondering, what if he died much later? A lot of people claim he'd have expanded west and taken over Rome, but I don't think so. His army was already incredibly discontented with him, and it's clear that he was becoming increasingly enamored with Persian and especially Babylonian identity. Therefore, he realistically would have been happy to only commit his soldiers to defending the frontier of his new empire, which at the time had reasonably defensible borders. There may have been small skirmishes in the north, and he may have pushed south into Arabia. But inevitably, Alexander would have declared Babylon his new capital and sought to aggressively Hellenize the region. I could even see his desire to make the Persian Empire more Greek mean that if he did go west, it wouldn't be to conquer that land, but to compel those inhabiting Greek colonies at the time to instead move east and Hellenize his territory as far as Afghanistan and Transoxiana. While there may have been resistance to his rule from his own native Greeks, it's possible he'd be more popular with his non-Greek subjects. The Persians and Egyptians were historically more accustomed to being united under one leader and also deifying that leader as a god. As such, the later wars of Alexander's life may be spent sending Egyptian and Persian armies into Greece to crush rebellious city-states. But with a bit of luck, he may manage to successfully hand his empire down to a competent successor, and we'd see this vast Hellenic empire endure not as 4 warring kingdoms under the leadership of his generals, but one united civilization. While this would inevitably influence the Western Mediterranean, it's possible that without direct Greek interference, Rome and Carthage would experience much the same history as in our timeline. If this is the case, by the 2nd century BC, Rome would be poised to attack this Hellenic empire, and at this point Alexander's survival into old age could truly leave a mark on the history of Western civilization. Check the comments if you're interested in part 2 of this alternative history series.